When planning a through hike, we spend a lot of time thinking about and fretting over what our big three items are going to be. And we neglect sometimes thinking about the small stuff that we need to bring. Now today I'm going to talk about the small stuff that is very, very important. In fact, it could make or break your through hike or any kind of hike. Today I want to talk to you about what I brought on my PCT through hike. That is my toiletry kit, my sanitation kit, and my emergency kit. So stay tuned. As I've said before I did my through hike at the PCT, I watched a lot of YouTube videos and saw a lot of hikers and investigated what they put in their different kit, what they took as far as their sanitation is concerned, their emergency kit, their toiletry items and stuff like that. And I basically honed my kit as I did different little through hikes and different section hikes in preparation for my through hike of the PCT. Again, as I've said at other times in my gear list videos, that gear is subjective. What works for me may not work for you, but today I want to talk to you about what I brought with me on my through hike of the Pacific Crest Trail. Let's start off first of all talking about the toiletry items that I brought. The first item in my toiletry kit was a toothbrush. You got to keep your teethers clean. This was just a little ordinary toothbrush that I picked up in the travel section of a Walmart, I believe it was. Next item was toothpaste. Again, in the travel section of Walgreens, Walmart, wherever I was in a trail town. And whenever I'd run out of toothpaste, I would just get it on my next resupply. The next item was clippers. These were just ordinary clippers, and they were very valuable because I had to clip my toenails many times. Otherwise, I would go through socks on a regular basis. Next item was sunscreen, and I would put it on my arms and on my face and on my legs in the morning, first thing in the morning, and about 30 SPF is what I used. Next, I brought with me some lip balm or chapstick. Again, it has an SPF rating in it to protect my lips from sunburn. Next was a little container of Vaseline. Sometimes the back of my heels would get real crusty, and I would put Vaseline on there to moisturize either the back of my hand or my heels or somewhere that needed moisturizing. The next item was a comb, and I wouldn't necessarily use it on trail, but whenever I'd get into a trail town and take a shower, I would need to comb my hair in order to be presentable as I went into a restaurant or some resupply place. And the last item in my toiletry kit was a Swiss Army knife. And this Army knife was more than just a blade, but it had a toothpick, tweezers, a nail file. It was used for all different kinds of things. And I kept all my toiletry items in a little Ziploc bag that I kept on the outside of my pack. The first item in my sanitary kit was a Deuce of Spades pooper scooper. This was a trowel that I used to dig cat holes to bury my poop. The next item was a little container of Dr. Bronner's soap that I used, of course, after I went to the restroom and cleaned myself up. And then next was sanitizer. After I would wash my hands with water and soap, I would sanitize them, again, to keep from getting any kind of germs. Then, of course, last but not least, TP, toilet paper. And again, you know what that's for. In my emergency kit, I brought things that I thought that perhaps maybe I would need in an emergency. Again, I wouldn't take a lot of stuff. Again, you pack for your fears, and you could fear everything when you're out on the trail. But some of the things that I included in my emergency kit was an extra smart water bottle cap in case I lost it, earplugs, sleeping bag repair kit, an emergency blanket, black magic marker, some miscellaneous pens, and I kept all of these in a Dyneema bag. Now, these are things that I brought with me on my Pacific Crest Trail hike. As far as my toiletries were concerned, my sanitation kit, and my emergency kit. Now, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to figure out what you need and what will help you out. But hopefully these things will give you some suggestions and some helps about bringing some things with you that will help you on your through hike. If you've not had a chance yet, go down to the description in this video and click on the different gear lists that I have provided for the different sections that I hike. The desert section, Sierra, Northern California section, the Oregon section, and the Washington section. Some of those are different, but especially the toiletry items and sanitation items and my emergency items, those stayed the same through my entire 2,653.1 mile hike of the PCT. I hope this has been a help to you, and if you have any questions or comments, please be sure and leave those in the comments section below. And as always, until next time, I'll see you down the trail.